Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'll give you a step-by-step guide to how to do a good design. So I'm gonna break this video in three parts. First is the step 1, which is understanding your product. Second is step 2, which is designing the flow, and third is designing the actual product. So without any further delay, let's go straight into the video. So step 1, understand your product. So what do I mean by this? First of all, when you are getting a new design idea, it might be from a client or might be from your stakeholder where you are working. So first of all, understand it as deeply as possible. Understand its purpose rather than just the product. Suppose if the product is a car renting app or food delivery app, don't just go straight into designing right after hearing the name. First, ask questions to your client. And also, most of the new designers think that if they are gonna ask too many questions, the client's gonna judge them. But actually no, a good client will always appreciate if you are asking questions about his product, because it's gonna represent that you are more interested in his product and you are really serious about it. So once you understand the product, you can don't think that the question period is over. You can ask questions whenever you want. Don't hesitate, because the more you ask, the more you know, and the better you are gonna represent that in your design. So now we are going to step 2, which is designing the flow rather than designing the page. So what most of the new designers do, that they think about designing a page rather than a flow. Suppose that whenever you give them a new idea, what they're gonna say that, yeah, I'll need this, I need homepage, I'll need this page, that page. Actually it doesn't work like that. If you're gonna think about pages rather than flow, you are gonna miss so many small functionalities that's gonna be useful for your product, and you are gonna suffer it on later. Suppose that you are getting a new idea. You got a new meeting with your client, and now you're gonna design. So if you just design the pages, it's gonna like be static, and you are not gonna be too much brainstorming, because in your mind you're gonna think that, yeah, I need this many pages and I'll just do them right away. But when you are gonna think about a flow, you're gonna think it in your mind that how a person was gonna do that task if it was me. So you are gonna put yourself in a user's place, and then you are gonna ask yourself again questions like every step you have to go through to achieve the goal, because every product has its own goal that's gonna make it money. So also when you are in the question period, ask your client about their revenue model and who who their target user is, because it's gonna help you understand the product more. For example, if you're gonna get a design idea for childs, you are not gonna design it for the adults, right? You have to design it so that the childs get it good. So yeah, now going back to the flow pages. So if you are gonna like think about the flow in your mind, now you're gonna be thinking that, yeah, to put these flows in the design, I have to do the layout like that way. So now you are not gonna put your functionalities in a layout, you're gonna design a layout for your functionalities, because then it's gonna be more beneficial for you in the long run. And then after you are done designing the functionalities and the flow, now you're gonna do a new meeting with your client and discuss about that. So it's gonna help you get feedback from your stakeholder, because you don't want to put functionalities that your stakeholder doesn't want or your client doesn't want. You have to give them what they want, and also suggest them something that's gonna be beneficial for their product. Now we are going to step 3, which is the design. So after you are done getting feedback on your functionalities, now you can start designing. First of all, never show your low fidelity design to your client for feedback, because most of the time what we see that the clients are non-technical person and they won't understand what a low fidelity design is, and when you are gonna show them that, they're gonna think that you are not good at designing, and they're gonna like judge you in their subconscious mind. So you are not gonna do that. What you have to do is keep the low fidelity for yourself, and then design a mid fidelity design for your client, and then get feedback on that design rather than the actual design. Because why Why is that? It's gonna take you less time to design a mid fidelity than a high fidelity, and also in it's almost like the high fidelity is just without the aesthetics, and you can do that later. Once you are done with this mid fidelity design, show that to your client, take their feedback. If they want any changes, you can do that now easily rather than after the whole design is completed. After getting feedback on your mid fidelity design, now you are gonna move back to the final design where you are gonna put the color and you are gonna do the aesthetics. It's totally up to you and how experienced of a designer you are, rather than what I'm gonna tell you. So it's totally up to you. I'm leaving that to you. And then after you are done designing the final form, now you're gonna do a new meeting with your client and get their feedback. Also, there's one more thing: never take review on your layout after they gave it on the mid fidelity stage, because that's gonna make you lose more time. If they're paying for that, that's fine, but never do that for free. Just take feedbacks on the color aesthetics. Suppose that if they want to change a color there or here, you can do that. And also always be like helpful to your client whenever you are taking feedback on the final design, because most of the time that what the client do, that they want the color changes, or they're gonna say that yeah, change the button color like that or this like that. So most of the time it's not gonna go with the theme, so don't get aggressive on the client at that point. Try to educate them. Why I'm saying that educating your clients is gonna help you and him both. For example, if a non-technical person is doing a project with you for the first time, he's gonna make you like he's gonna ask you so many questions, or he's gonna so many things that's not going with the product. So what you have to do is, rather than judging him or getting aggressive towards him, you have to educate him that no, this is, I gave it here for this specific reason, and this layout is like this for that specific reason. For that, what's gonna happen is now the client will understand a designer's mind rather than a non-designer's mind. So now as you are done doing this product, there is a high chance that the client is gonna come back again for a new project, and the next time you don't have to deal with these hassles you did in the first time, because now the client understands you better than the first time. So yeah, and also there is one more step which I missed is the delivery step, or the deliver for the developers. So whenever you are doing a design, always keep a design system for yourself and also for the developer, because keeping a design system helps you do work faster. And also when a designer is when a developer is developing the product, now he's not gonna be just looking at the design, rather than he's gonna first make the micro components, then the actual components, and then he will just put it on the layout. So it's gonna make him easier, and also it's gonna be easier for you. So yeah, this is the process I follow to do my designs, and I hope it's gonna help you in the long run. So I hope you like the video, and thanks for watching, guys.